In this lesson, I'll be talking about how to set up a Kanban board and what are the best uses for a Kanban board within a Jira. Let's find out. So in Jira, you can set up two types of boards. One is a Scrum board and the other one is a Kanban board. The difference between the two boards is that the Scrum board is a time box approach, whereas the Kanban is a not time box at all. So the time box approach by default is what you should be using for the Scrum team, i.e. they will take on the stories and all the rest of the from the backlog into a sprint that is 2 weeks long and try to finish all the work within 2 weeks. That's how they are measured. That's how the uh, team performs. Now, on the other hand, for a Kanban, you can say, well, what about the project management element of the Scrum, the access requirement, the environments request, the setting up the approvals or onboarding staff, for example, etc. So all that under the project management epic, you can have set up a Kanban board. So as a Scrum Master, I actually set up two boards when I have a project to work on. One by default is what the Agile team or the Scrum team is going to work on, and the Kanban board is what I use as a Scrum Master with product owner to track all the project management related tasks. So how do you set up a Kanban board within Jira? Basically, you log in as admin user, you create a new board, and you select Kanban board as a type of board. You say from the existing project so that you base upon the Scrum board, and you give a name for the Kanban board, and you store it at the same location as the Scrum board. So this is how you put another view. So Kanban and Scrum board are just views of the same data within Jira. So let's do a demo to illustrate how do you set up a Kanban board, one, and two, how do you set up a Kanban board specifically for the project management related tasks? Let's find out. So here's my Scrum board, and you can see I have a sprint one, I have a staging sprint, and I have a backlog. And within this Scrum board, I have my epics. So you can see all my epics are here. Under the project management epic, I have these particular tasks. So this is what I want to take away from the Scrum board and create a brand new Kanban board to track all the project management tasks. How do you do that? So to do that, you go into here. At the moment, there's only a Scrum board here called TAT, the Agile Teacher. I want to create board. I want to select Kanban board. I want to select from an existing project. I want to give it a name. So I'll say TAT Kanban test. It's going to be the same location. And I say create board. So this creates for me the to-do, in progress, and done. So this is like a tasks kind of a task, a to-do task tracking now, as opposed to like a sprint. So as you can see, all the Jira tickets from Scrum board are showing over here. I'm not really interested in everything. I only want to see the project management related tasks. To do that, you will need to set the query that pulls the data into Kanban board. And to do that, we need to go into here and we say board settings. And this query here, which filters what comes and what is displayed in Kanban, we just need to edit that. So let's edit that query. At the moment, it's saying the project is TAT and pull everything back order by rank ascending. So let me just modify that to make it so it's only going to pull a particular epic. So we're going to say and where the epic link equals project management, which is this one here. I'm going to say order by, as usual, rank ascending. So if you search on that, that just pulls all that information. Now, I need to save that. and then go back to my project. So now in Kanban, all I'm seeing is the project management Epic tickets and not the other ones. If I go back and switch to Scrum board, I will see everything, including the project management, in there in the backlog, as you can see here. So this is a really good way of separating things that you are, as a Scrum Master, interested in and tracking versus what the team is interested in working, which is what they need to work on, the functionality and testing. So this is how you set up the Kanban board within the Scrum board to make a distinction that this Kanban is for the Scrum Master, product owner to work on, whereas the team, the Agile team or Scrum team, works on the Scrum board. I hope this was useful.